Northern Michigan or mid-Michigan for that matter, Dustin. I hear we can see a few snowflakes down here in the week to come.
We will see at least a few snowflakes in the week to come, but if you're hearing all the national weather hype, it's not going to impact mid-Michigan in that regard. We got the cold temperatures, but that big winter storm, that's going to be well off to our north. Upper Michigan could see well over a foot in the next 24 hours, and that's going to be their first big snow of the season. The first of many, I'm sure.
Not going to miss it at all.
I lived in Marquette for 2 years. It's the first of many of their big snows.
Oh boy.
But for us, we've got a lot of ups and downs in our forecast. It's a roller coaster of a forecast. Have a look right now. Local radar. Not much to see. We've had clouds pretty much all day today and yesterday. A little bit of rain this morning. Real light stuff just north of Lansing. Almost nothing for most of mid-Michigan. But now we have stuff coming in off the lake. And I still think most of us won't see this. But it's kind of just very weak. Little bits of stuff off of Lake Michigan. Not a major impact for us, but you see it could move in, give us a few raindrops. As it cools down, maybe a couple of snowflakes. But temperatures now still right around 40. 41 Lansing, 41 Jackson, 40 Ithaca, and 43 Ionia, 44 in Hastings. Now around the nation, this is part of what we were just talking about. It is extremely cold in the northern central plains. It's extremely cold at least for early to mid-November. You know, if this were the dead winter, of course, it's probably below freezing some of these other spots. Now, meanwhile, see the clear barrier, though. That's a cold front. It's slowly working its way south, but I do mean slowly. It's kind of holding steady right around its position. So for mid-Michigan, at least, that cold air is going to be held off to our north for a couple more days before it finally arrives. And you can also see the cloud cover and the line of rain and snow showers right along that frontal barrier. So let's zoom in on a couple spots. Warmer front, colder behind it. It's clear. I love seeing that kind of thing, but it's either way causing a lot of activity. There's a low pressure center right around this portion of the northwest Midwest here, and that's going to be making its way closer to us. That pressure system will give us rain and snow on Tuesday. Now until then, it's just causing a lot of trouble, rain and snow for the northern Midwest here, but closer to home, not much of anything. Just some light rain over the lake. We're going to see much more calm forecast the next day or two. But by Tuesday, new weather headlines, rain and snow likely. Snow this week, not necessarily a lot, but it will be cold enough for pure snow then. Colder air is definitely on the way here. Starts Wednesday, highs will barely be into the mid-30s, just barely above freezing. As we move through our future track, there's the cold front causing a lot of that cold air. Now it's moving through very, very, very slowly. Like I said, it's kind of just holding steady right off to our north, but it's close enough to give us that chance for some light rain, maybe some light mix of snow showers into tonight and into tomorrow morning. Couple of raindrops, minimal impact here. We're not expecting a whole lot for Monday or much of anything. But by the time we get to Monday night, you see all this extremely heavy snow activity, a lot of rain and snow mix in the pink colors. That's where they're talking about that foot of snow. Winter storm warnings all through the northern Midwest there. Again, gonna stay off to our north. We just might see a small little influence there into northern mid-Michigan. Then by Tuesday, that's when things change. Low pressure center moves on in, gives us our own rains and then snow as this front passes. That's when we get our real cold air. Our temperatures tonight cooling down into the upper 30s, low 40s. Not too bad really compared to the last several days and in the week prior. But by tomorrow we warm up, low 50s or at least upper 40s for highs, and then it's back down only into the low 40s or so into early Tuesday. Tuesday will be slightly warmer and then boom, down into the 30s for highs. That's for highs for the second half of the week. Low tonight about 37, chance for some light rain or snow, but not a whole lot. Tomorrow's high about 51, our 1-800-HANSON's kid, 1-year-old Aubrey from Jackson. In the 7-day forecast here, we've got a little bit of rain and snow for Tuesday. A little bit of both there, and that's looking pretty likely. Wednesday might catch a break. Thursday, more light snow. Lake effect snow Friday and Saturday. It's just going to be cold. Even if that's snow on your 7-day, don't panic about that. It's not going to be heavy. At least it's not looking like it, but cold for sure into next weekend.
Just curious, does Lake Michigan have anything to do with keeping snow kind of out of our full forecast there?
You know, at times it does vary a lot because right now Lake Michigan is warm in comparison. So we see snow in Wisconsin, melts into rain over the lake, and then turns back into snow by the time it gets to us. But parts like Grand Rapids probably see more rain than snow.
Thanks for the lesson, Professor Bonk. All right.